This level and this level can technically be beaten in under 1 minute, but they're so hard that they took people many hours, even up to 100 hours to beat them. So I'll show how I beat both of these nearly impossible levels in this video. At the start, I become a cat and swipe these shells forward so I can jump off all 3 of them. I do another precise move where I both launch and jump off the shell, grab this coin and jump off the shell again. Then I throw a shell backwards to jump off it and do another shell jump. Here, I perfectly bounce the shell to jump off of it, and then I bring this spring upward for this trick. I throw it and do an insanely long dive off of it, set up this jump where I both launch and jump off the shell again, and I jump off the box midair to barely make it over the fire flowers so I can keep my cat power up to climb up to the pipe. And now I do an even crazier trick. I dive, knock this shell perfectly, dive past it, and stall midair so I can bounce off of it and claw my way through the blocks. And even though those tricks took hours to pull off in one go, this next level took the maker of the level over 100 hours to beat. And the reason it's so difficult is because you have to juggle all of these items without making a single mistake. Like here, I throw this P-switch up to release a shell, throw the P-switch so I can do a shell drop jump while catching the P-switch, and I drop and jump off the P-switch. Now, the level only gets harder. I kick this shell and perfectly line myself up with it so I can throw this spring under it to launch it over here, and it hits a block that releases this spring. I grab it, throw it up, and then throw it over here so I can get it back after doing some midair jumps. And I re-grab it, carefully juggle the spring with this shell so I can do a shell jump, grab the spring again so I can throw it over here on top of the spikes, and I do a shell jump into the pipe. And whenever I achieve something like beating hard levels, I like to celebrate by putting something up on my wall that symbolizes my achievement. So since there was a brick at the end of this level, I put a brick on my wall. These levels were extremely hard, but I once beat a level where just 0.0052% of players could do the final jump of the level. And to see how I beat that video's right here.